In 2019, I made consecutive choices towards who I wanted to be. And as a result, for a series of months, I felt like I was in the higher self. That was like this kind of highly divine spiritual state where I was prioritizing the interests of others against respect for myself. And it was a great state to feel into. In the 7 years since, while still overall moving towards who I want to be, there's definitely been moments where I'm not completely embodying that. And as a result, I've dropped into the lower self. And I think there's a lot of benefit that can happen from that. Because when you're making all choices towards who you want to be, it feels great, but it's not always facing shadow. Because if we think about this as frequency, let's say in the higher self, you're in a higher frequency. Sometimes there's, like for myself, shadow and depths that we need to go into that isn't accessible from that high frequency. And so we need to actually drop down to a lower frequency to be able to play out and attract those experiences that can help release the things within us. Because ultimately, if you're operating at this level, but there's still shadow within that you can't access, you're not going to be able to go up. Whereas if you can go down, release that shadow, you can go from here to here. And you don't want to use this as a justification to actually lower your frequency. But if it's naturally happening, this can be a reminder that it is for you to face the depths of yourself and then grow back to a higher level than you could have achieved before.